Hello everyone, it's Caller on the way here, and today I'm back with another YouTube video. Now, it's been a very long time since I've done a face cam video. Last time I did it was like a year or two ago. Last time I did my face reveal. It was actually when I did my face reveal or something like that. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I jump in Smash. Now, normally people jump with this button, or this button, and this button as a secondary. What I used to jump is this thing, tap jump. Or stick jump in Ultimate, as I call it in Ultimate. So, I'm going to be showing you guys everything I know about tap jump and some tricks and tricks, and I'm going to tell you guys everything I know about tap jump. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm going to be showing you guys everything I do that a normal player would with tap jump. So there's a camera at the bottom right of the screen, and it shows you guys all the inputs I'm doing. And the first thing I want to go over is short hopping and full hopping. Now, short hopping with tap jump is super easy because it's a lot like flicking the C stick upwards, but it's on the left stick, so short hopping is super easy. The next technique I want to show off is doing retreating back airs / forward airs. Now, the thing about this technique is that it is not possible to do without tap jump or a button to jump set to R or L. So you basically cannot do this without tap jump. The reason why this is possible with tap jump because you have both your thumbs to do things. You have your left thumb to actually jump backwards and your right thumb to do your aerials. So it makes it really easy to do buffer aerials backwards. Now obviously you're not going to see a Mario doing 4 retreating backwards in a row perfectly because it's not really that useful in game, but I felt like talking about it and putting it in the video, so yeah. So this next technique is a little more interesting to do with tap jump, and that is doing RARs. So how I do my RARs is that I hold a direction, then I turn around and immediately do a semicircle back into the direction I was originally facing, which makes me do a jump in the opposite in that direction basically. It's really weird to explain this, but yeah, I just do a semicircle back into the direction I was originally facing, which makes me do a jump in that direction. So yeah, that's how I do it. It wasn't exactly easy to learn how to do a reverse aerial rush since there was no one that used tap jump and actually had a video of how to do a RAR with tap jump, so yeah, I had to teach myself how to do it. But when I learned how to do a RAR with the X button, it made a lot more sense because you just do that input but with the X button. So this is one of the cooler techniques you could do with tap jump and that I don't ever see anyone do unless you play Inkling. But this next technique is doing double jump nairs. So how you do double jump nairs is that you hold up with tap jump and then you hold the direction and then you press X. So you have to use X now. You press X while you hold that direction, then you let go of the direction and then press A. This honestly looks really cool. If you don't look, like, it looks really cool with other characters. Like, I learned how to do this with Inkling, and I was like, let's see how this looks for other characters, how they do it. And it looks really cool with other characters, honestly. So this technique really shows that it is really awesome to use both the X button and tap jump in certain situations because it really helps you do a lot more combos than you used to do. And this leads into my next technique, which is doing double jump fairs and double jump back airs. So this one's really easy to explain. Basically, if you remember, if you press hold X and A at the same time, you do a short hop aerial. Basically, you use tap jump to jump first, then you do that, and then you do your double jump aerial. Now this next one is kind of already discovered, but it is doing jump specials like Pikachu doing Thunder Jolt. So you're already able to do this with a shoulder button set to jump already, like your L button, but it's really easy to do with tap jump, so you can just jump with tap jump and you just press B. Now, it is possible to do an accidental up B, like a jump up B, but as long as you practice doing this, you shouldn't be doing that super often. But if this doesn't really matter if you don't really use a character that you jump neutral Bs a lot. But this is also applied for jump side Bs and down Bs as well. So this is something useful, like for example, if you made Bowser, like you can do a jump side B out of shield, which is like frame 9 out of shield, and you can get kills of like 100% with a jump side B out of shield. It's really good. So this next technique I want to go over is doing up Bs out of shield and up smashes as well. So the thing about up B out of shield is if you press up on the control stick and press B super late after doing it up, you'll do a jump up B out of shield. But if you do your up Bs out of shield, like if you do, like say if someone hit your shield, if you do it up B out of shield, it should just come out frame perfectly. But the thing with up Bs out of shield is that if you do, like you press up on the control stick and you press the B button while you're holding up, you can actually jump squat before your up B comes out, and you make your up B out of shield a little slower than it should be. But this applies for both non-tap jump users and tap jump users, because if you do this without tap jump, you will angle your shield for like a frame or two. Like you'll angle your shield for a frame or two, and your up B will come out. So this is something I need to know for like both tap jump users and non-tap jump users. So yeah, that's the thing about up Bs out of shield. This also applies for doing up smashes out of shield as well. Also for doing aerials out of shield, I don't actually use tap jump for that. I usually use like doing X and A and like a direction to do aerials out of shield. But you can definitely use tap jump to do aerials out of shield by pressing up and doing a direction on the C stick. But I usually don't like doing that, so I don't do it. The next thing I want to show off is doing up Bs in the air. Now, if you do an up B perfectly, like frame perfect, you won't do a jump. But if you're like a frame off, you will do a jump up B. So there are things you can do to get around this. So basically, while you're in the air, you can slowly tilt your stick upwards, and you will not do a jump, and you'll be able to just press B and do an up B. You can also drift left and right while you're doing this, so that's something else I also need to note about that. Something else you can do to prevent yourself from doing a jump up B is to use a move and buffer your up B. So basically you can just do like a super lagless move like a nair or something, and you can just do an up B without doing a jump. You can just buffer it. The worst case scenario for this technique is that if the opponent knows you have tap jump on, they can just hit your up B right after you do your move, and it makes it super obvious timing. So this is just the worst case scenario. It won't actually happen. So this next technique is super character specific. It's actually useful for your character, and it is doing an up A, like an up air, or a forward air or a back air. So the thing with tap jump is that if you hold up and press A, you can do up smash. But if you do it perfectly, you'll be able to do a full hop up air one frame earlier if you use that technique than using the C stick. So basically, after your jump squat, you could do an up air right away, right when you're airborne, and you'll do a full hop up air. And if you do this with the C stick, if you do it right when you're airborne, you'll get a short hop up air. So that's a weird thing with tap jump. The last technique I would like to go over is the one everyone knows, is the gamer footstool. Basically, if you have your tap jump on, you can hold up, you can just burn your double jump, and you hold up and you'll do a footstool while you fall on top of them. But everyone knows this one, so you should know it. And yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you guys do leave a like and subscribe to the channel, really helps out a lot. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.